Hi guys, welcome to another Nikki on Rose vlog. It's me, Ozioma Nico, and you're watching Nikki on Rose. Yes, so today you might be asking why are you dressed so beautiful, so gorgeous. Well, I look like this every day. Well, yeah, so today we'll be going to Kdays. And if you don't know what Kdays is, it's this event that is held yearly in Edmonton here. So it's like a summer festival where people go. It's like to this place. It's like an amusement park, right? You try all the rides, you try so many cool stuff here in Edmonton. So it happens yearly, and today we're gonna go. And for me, it's like my first time. It's my first Kdays, so I'm kind of excited to see how it is. I've had friends in the past that have gone there, and they talked about it. And yeah, so come with me, let's go to Kdays. And as always, we're gonna do outfit of the day. So this is what I'm wearing. Yes, you might ask, why are you wearing this thick jacket? Well, I'm wearing it because the wind, it's really windy outside. Even though the sun is out, it's really windy, and yeah, so that's why I'm wearing it. But inside I have this white beater and my jeans, and I pulled out the chunks today, as you can see. So yeah, let's go and have some fun because it's summer and I want to have fun. Okay.
Oh.
While we wait for our train, we decided to take some pictures, just to capture the moment, the vibe, because everything right now is like excitement for all of us. And now I asked the girls to just say hi to the camera, so we can all get acquainted. So yeah, and say it back in the comments, okay? They're actually really stepping out of their comfort zone, so don't be mean. Say it back, okay? Okay, so now that we've gotten the introductions out of the way, our train is here, so let's continue the journey. So as soon as we stepped out from the train, I noticed like there was a long line, like a huge line at the train station. And this is because most people often prefer using the train or the subway rather than using their cars, because there's no available parking spots, and even if there were, you will have to pay for a parking spot. So most people prefer, using the train and just walking towards the building or the event rather than finding a parking spot. And besides, the train is literally like in front of the expo center, which is where Kdays is held. So yeah. So first of all, I just want to say that I was really impressed by the security checkpoint, because after handing in our tickets, we had to go through like a thorough bag search, like body scan, all that. And I think that just increases like safety and security, especially like for a big event such as this. So I feel like that really, really helped, and that's a really good thing to note as well. So when you walk into Kdays, you are hit with a lot of attractions, so many rides to try, so many places to take pictures, so many food stalls, and a lot to eat, which is really fun. By the way, do not get fooled by these kid rides or these baby rides, because there's a lot way in the back, but you just have to do a lot of walking. Secondly, I and my sisters, we decided to go into the building. We decided to start off first with the exhibitions that are being held in the building. A lot of local sellers or local markets come to advertise their products here at Kdays in the building. So you have a chance to like buy outfits, vintage outfits, jewelries, and support like local businesses, which I think is really thoughtful and really nice. And I also had a fun time looking around. So right, let's look around together, shall we?
We ain't dead yet. There's nothing like a close match. Here we have an 85 to 55 lead for blue. That is not something that is insurmountable. And I look forward to these teams trying to cycle these elements and score as many points as they can. Can red catch up? Let's see.
Abundance, big, because of the
Yes, sir. Continue our sightseeing. We went to an exhibition on buses. Like the transit buses. It was really cool, really fun to see, and actually it was really nice to see how much we have evolved since the old days, because this red and yellow bus, this was the bus we used to use back then, and the blue one in the back is the new one that we're using right now. Yeah, so it was really fun to use, and luckily I was able to get inside. The personnel over there, he lent me his cap or his hat, which was actually really nice. I was able to take some pictures. It was really fun. They let you go inside, take a look, see everything. And I also had a chance to learn about the evolving of the transit buses, the styles. And I also saw old pictures and old videos, which I think are really, really cool. It was a lot to learn. Like, these were the seats in the buses back then. Like, how cool is that? It's so like 1950s. Anyway, this is the tickets that they used to use back then, which is really, really old. Really, really old.
Yes. Oh my God, he's giving me
These people came to my school, I'm pretty sure. So the petting zoo was so cool, but unfortunately we did not plan to pet animals today, you know. So, and I don't know if you have to pay a fee to, no, I don't think so, because I remember, I mean, anyway, I don't really know, but it was really fun. It was like a lot of activities, you know, especially for the kids, which is nice. But right now we saw like a free pet show that was being held in a theater, and we decided to go to check it out to see what it's about. It was being hosted by the Wild Wild Wolf. Yeah, so it was, you know, it's pretty fun. So everyone's here, we're watching the show, and yeah.
Everyone, let's hear it for the Global Pet Food Superdog! Let's try it, let's go! Very good, swinging punches round and round. You see?
I see.
We have a late entry. It's very best for you. So clap your hands, stand your feet, cheer them on. Here comes Dinner!
So I can say that after watching this show, I really wanted to get a dog. But yeah, but there was this one dog, he wouldn't let go of the thingy. It was so cute. It was really cute. So the lady just kept, you know, pulling the dog. Yeah, but it was really cute. But you know, all good things come to an end. So the show is over, and we're going out, you know, to just grab something to eat, and yeah. So we got the ice cream, and now we're going to catch up with our friends at the rides section. The ride we'll be taking today is the Mach 3, which is really interesting. But guys, I do have a tip. If you're coming here with friends, I would recommend you to delegate, like maybe divide the team into two people should stay in line, you know, to keep spots for you while the others go grab food, because that line is really long. People stood there for like 4 hours straight until they had to get on. So just a useful tip.
Oh, this is the ride that we are doing.
This is the ride that we're doing.
Pay for us.
Ah,
Yeah, I was so disappointed because I said this morning.
jeez, ha.
I'm interested. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm scared. I don't know why I'm excited.
Chineke, I'm not using my phone. No.
Exactly. Don't use your phone.
Then how did these people get down?
I'm not. It's very round now.
Oh.
It is like clock. What the hell? This phone is actually inside bag.
Ah,
If you can highlight it, you actually go down. You're going to be like upside down. Yes. You have to just. This thing here. Huh? Oh my class is shit.
please. Ah.
So at this point, I was already thinking of how I was gonna, you know, do this ride, because at one point I don't want to lose my steez, you know, my composure. But at the same time, I'm not built for this at all. After spending so much time in line, it was finally time for me to ride. Sorry, to go on the ride. But this time I didn't go with like my sisters or my friends. I was alone. And that thing was scary. It was, but you know me. I didn't shout, I kept my steez, kept my composure. Yeah, so you have nothing on me. Nothing on me. Period. Okay, first of all, that ride is not for everybody, and I just learned. Cause tell me why I go in looking like a fine babe, then come out looking like I just got caught up in a fight. I mean, I was fighting for my life on that thing, but. So we were waiting for my sisters because they were the last to go on the ride, and watching them was so funny. But yeah, unfortunately, after that moment, my phone gave up the ghost. RIP to my phone. I underestimated the amount of footages that I was gonna take, but thankfully my friends' phones came true, my sister's phones came true, all their phones came true. So you know what? Let's go to a G-Eazy concert. And yes, G-Eazy.
I just want that one. 3 songs a day, every one of my snapping and shit is like random. I told you.
This was so exciting because it's actually my first concert. I've never been to a concert before, and the closest that I've ever been to a concert is in my living room. But yeah, having G-Eazy here, like come to Kdays, was actually a big one. Because this is my first Kdays. I don't know how many artists like have come to Kdays. Yeah, but I'm so glad that G-Eazy could be my first concert. It was fun, though I don't really know much of his songs that well, but it was just a great vibe. And yeah, I got to spend it with my day ones, my people around me with who I trust and love. So yeah.
People, you ain't had to fuck with him, no. That was my drummer. I gave y'all the intro. Sip on some party, so get stoned out the window. Remember when we. Can you help me sing this song there? It goes. She says she can't feel her face. Canadian girls, so skinny waist.
Yeah, guys, this concert is like one of a kind. Anyway, shout out to this lady over there. She just kept smiling in my video, and I didn't notice until now. She's so cute. But yeah, having fun with people who you love and admire is like the best. I feel like it's really important. So guys, come with your friends. Kdays is a place for family and friends. Don't come alone, please.
I got that fire in my soul. It's just me, myself, and I. So the right up to I now. 'Cause I got me tonight. I don't need